Hi guys! Welcome to my channel. I'm Riku from Japan. This channel is all about Go, which is an exciting and easy to start board game. Today's topic is about the endgame strategy. After finishing this, we will actually play Go games. Before explaining the endgame strategy, let's review what we've learned in the last video. The topic was how to fight in the middle game. There are two basic principles. First one is to play aiming toward the center because the corner areas and the side areas are mostly filled with stones in the opening setting. Having an influence on the center area is important for the later play, though corner and side areas are certainly important. Second principle is to find weak stones of yours and opponents. If you find weak stones of yourself, you need to handle these. On the other hand, if there are opponents' weak stones, you should attack them. Balancing defending your territory and attacking opponents is important in the middle game because territory is roughly shaped during the middle game. Now, review is over and let's move on to the endgame strategy. The important principle in the endgame phase is to avoid mistakes. You should play carefully so that you don't lose your points. When your opponent makes a mistake, attack it and take its points as much as possible. Let's see more detail. I would like to introduce 3 strategies. Firstly, stay focused until the end. During the endgame phase, one mistake can cause a loss of stones by allowing the opponent to attack your territory. Let me show you an example of a mistake in the endgame. If black stops fixing its territory here, though it needs to be filled, white puts a stone here. This results is black allowing white to invade black's territory because a black stone on the bottom becomes under Atari and can't escape from being taken. Did you understand how one mistake can lead to a huge loss? That's the reason why you should play carefully in the endgame phase. Especially when a territory is surrounded diagonally like this, it is often not fixed, so pay attention to it. The important thing is to check every turn if there are weak stones. Next principle is to avoid unnecessary plays. You could lose your points by your play. I know it is not clear enough, so let's see an example. Now, please think about the life and death of black stones in this situation. Are you ready? The answer is black stones are alive. However, some beginner players put stones in the territory to make 2 eyes, though that play is unnecessary, because black stones can live without it. That play can lead the player to lose a point. This is how players lose points by their own plays. Be careful, especially in the close games. It can even decide the win and loss. Now, let's try an exercise. Are black stones alive or dead? If you think they are dead, decide where to put a black stone in the next turn to keep them alive. Stop the video if you need more time. Are you ready? The answer is black stones are alive. Therefore, there is no need to put extra stones. In case white puts a stone here and makes the black stones on the right under Atari, put a black stone here and avoid them to be captured. The last principle is to find unfixed boundary lines. When the boundary lines of your territory are unfixed, your opponents can invade your territory, so you need to avoid it. For example, in this situation, it might look like black stones are alive, but it is not secured yet. It is dead when a white stone is put on the vital point here Therefore, a black stone should be applied on here to completely secure its territory. Now, let's try an exercise. In this situation, black stones haven't been secured yet. So where should a black stone be put to be alive? Have you decided? The answer is here. By connecting here, black can leave. Actually, there are some different answers. It is fine when the place certainly makes two eyes. As I have mentioned earlier, you should avoid unnecessary plays, but you should secure your territory at the same time. Now, you've learned 3 principles in the endgame phase. Let's review them. First thing is to stay focused until the game ends. One mistake can cause a huge loss by allowing the opponent to invade your territory. Additionally, don't forget to prioritize plays which bring you the most benefit. Next principle is to avoid unnecessary plays. When your territory is alive, putting extra stones in that territory means reducing your points. Finally, find unfixed boundary lines and secure them. Don't forget these 3 principles. Though you are doing better in the opening and middle stages of a game, simple mistakes in the endgame phase could allow your opponent to win. Today I have explained the endgame strategy. That is all you should know to start planning the games. In the next video, I'll explain how to review a game after it ends. It is important to reflect on the game and make the most of it in the next time. Look forward to it. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go. See you in my next video.